A very quick update today. There's two things I really want to talk about. The beta for Sim Update 1 and rumours for Flight Sim 2024 coming to both PlayStation 5 and the Switch 2. We'll start with those rumours and then get to the patch. Now, the rumours have been around for around about 2 weeks at this point. I haven't covered them just yet because I wanted to see how things are played out. It's generally a case that I don't like to report on every single rumour we hear, otherwise I'd be constantly reporting on them, and most of them are just complete nonsense anyway. Either way, do take this one with a pinch of salt, but people out there do seem to feel there's a level of confidence about this. Now, as we know, Microsoft are bringing their games to other platforms, and that does include things such as Indiana Jones: The Great Circle coming to PlayStation 5 later this year. Up until this point, that has been a Microsoft exclusive. And a Microsoft exclusive because obviously it is a Microsoft game. Now, officially, Microsoft haven't spoken about Flight Sim coming to any other platforms, but that does actually bring us to these rumours. Whilst they haven't officially been confirmed, nintaroww, who has a pretty good reputation for confirmed leaks in the past, has said on a recent podcast that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is going to be coming to both the PlayStation 5 as well as the Switch 2. Shortly after this, the rumour was also corroborated by Windows Central, who I think via other sources or similar sources seemed to confirm the same rumour that the game will be coming to other consoles. So on the one hand, this is something that's a bit of a surprise, but on the other hand, it's not all that surprising. After all, Microsoft themselves have said that many of their first-party titles are coming to other platforms. It's just a case of which ones, and a lot of that is not yet known. By the way, another rumour is that Halo will be on the way to these other platforms as well. Very interesting if true, who knows? Now, if Flight Sim 2020 or 2024 does end up on both PlayStation 5 as well as the Switch 2, one of the big questions will of course be how well would the hardware be able to handle it. Well, when it comes to the PlayStation 5, I'd suspect it will likely be able to handle it very well, or at least as well as the Xbox Series X. They're roughly equivalent in many ways. The harder question to answer is how would it theoretically perform on Switch 2? Well, harder to answer because we don't know the hardware specs for Switch 2. That said, some speculation out there suggests that the Switch 2 might have hardware roughly equivalent to the Xbox Series S. If that turns out to be true, then, well, we know that Flight Sim can indeed run on the Series S. What type of frame rates we could expect to see or graphical settings and resolution, of course, all remain very much open questions. Do let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section below. Do you think it's a possibility? Is it something you'd like to see happen? Again, there's no official confirmation of this, and as of now, all we've got is the rumours from nintaroww and a few other sources, generally who have a pretty good track record with these sort of things. Moving on, we come to Sim Update 1 for Flight Sim 2024. Now, this is currently in a beta testing phase. You're able to join us if you want. There is instructions in the video description where you can follow those. You'll also find some patch notes and some details on how to join the public beta if you want to and get involved with helping out. Now, the update addresses several notable issues, including a rare crash during airport generation, intermittent VR stuttering when toggling in and out of virtual reality mid-flight. It also corrects memory usage for cockpit instruments, ensuring that gauges and displays run more efficiently. Helicopter pilots, meanwhile, should notice improved rotor wash aerodynamics when hovering near platform edges. When it comes to glass cockpits, there's some changes made to the G1000 and the LX9070s. These displays now both render correctly. When it comes to career missions, the patch tackles a number of server errors that have been appearing, and also clarifies that the rotor brake instructions and prevents missed scoring opportunities. Environmental tweaks remove oversized trees in certain areas. I know a few people have pointed out some trees are existing where they shouldn't exist, and some of them are far too large. Also, there's some fixes to airport lighting glitches, whilst content creators who make various different planes and other assets can benefit from the dev mode WASM enhancements for more reliable add-ons. So there's certainly quite a few things in there. Microsoft have said in their dev update today or last night that this patch notes as it stands right now in the public beta is not the full extent of Sim Update 1. It's just a small part of the overall release. That means if there's some fixes you're waiting for that haven't yet made it into the patch or the patch notes, Don't give up hope just yet, because it may well be fixed later on as we get closer to the full release of Sim Update 1. Later on in the year, later on in the month or the coming weeks, we've got a world update, the first world update for Flight Sim 2024. That is going to be the Brazil update. Looking forward to hearing more about that. I do think there's going to be a developer live stream before too much longer. Unfortunately, no dates on that just yet. At any rate, that's pretty much everything we've got for you on Flight Sim 2020 and 2024 this week. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you all next time, and do take care.